we actually figured out the name.
Hey.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan podcast.
Okay, and here we are. Today we're going to talk about the new cards and alternate arts that was just released for set 3. Today we have Deci from Japan. I think that's the only intro I have for you, Deci. Deci from Japan.
Wonderful.
He's our champion. He's our local champion in Japan. He's won many tournaments over there. Does have a lot of those, promotional cards. And then we have Nightmare, our community judge organizer and
Creator of
player.
DigiFriends.
Yeah, the creator of DigiFriends.
Self-proclaimed creator of DigiFriends.
Not self-proclaimed, I am. I really don't get why this is like a meme now.
There's me, Orangeswim, the main host of the show. I run the website as well, DigimonCard.dev. And then we have Quix, critic, and player.
Arguably.
When was the last time you played a game, Quix?
Like 2 days
He
ago.
played just recently.
Alright, just gonna flex on me like that.
And then Spaghetti, less than handsome Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, I'll take it. We take those.
Okay,
True.
let's move on to the spicy stuff here. I guess the first thing we need to show is ClavisAngemon. So let me put it up on the screen because I'm not prepared. How's everybody's morning?
Doing pretty good.
Well,
We did.
we got more reveals for the card of the day. I feel like it was kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was we're getting a bit choked here, aren't we?
There's not
Yeah,
that
I
many
feel
cards
like-
left, so
That, and we're also coming up on the final full release date.
Or
Right,
yellow.
Right. What's a yellow player to do?
I mean, it's
Stare
not
longingly at
the
shine.
worst card. I mean, it's not too bad. You kill
I'm
a
not-
blocker, essentially.
I'm not even talking about like the card itself. It's
Oh, okay, alright.
It's the
It's the
fact that like
reveals.
the reveals. It's just like here you
Yeah.
go, vanilla. Here you go. Here's this whatever.
Is your deck
Gives
janky
little
and
crumbs,
without
little
focus?
crumbs.
It's like they blew their load so early. Now it's just like the remnants.
This set actually has been quite a bit of reveals in comparison to the other two.
Yeah.
ClavisAngemon's fine. It's not gonna be like a relevant card, but I'll give it a shot. Sure.
I can see
obviously.
one or two in there once in a while because 6K does kill blockers.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we move on with our discussion, let me just read what the card does. So it is a 12 cost, 3 to Evo, 10,000 DP, level 6, uncommon Digimon in yellow. The effect is when attacking, if your security is 3 or less, your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP until the end of turn. Alright, go ahead, guys.
There's it kills a blocker. It's only 3 to Evo. You know. It's got a lot going for it.
It's got that 10k, so you can pray every time you swing with it. That's
You
pretty
know,
cool.
I mean, if you run this as like a backup and shine, if for some reason you're still playing Geogreymon, that's like 8k a swing.
Yep.
Which
It can kill Omni as well if it's been rested. So
yeah, that's fair.
Sure.
Omni, Ragna, all them.
This
it's
is
not-
a better Valkyriemon.
Yeah,
That's not saying much though.
I know.
But it's okay. I mean,
Better
there's
Valkyriemon is like saying like the tallest 4th grader. Like it doesn't mean anything.
So,
I
earlier,
almost like him. I was gonna say I almost like him a little bit more than Slash Engine. But
yeah, a
They
little.
feel kind of comparable to me.
at least I can get 6K off multiple things when I'm swinging if he still survives.
yeah, if it survives.
Yeah, more than likely I feel like I'm not gonna swing unless I know it's gonna live, and then if I'm swinging, I'm probably just going for a security check, or unless I really wanted to kill a blocker. Or
I
whatever
really
else, or
think
set up for game.
Everyone needs to watch out for ClavisAngemon and watch
Yeah.
out once you get out multiple ClavisAngemons, and then you can kill anything.
That's true. If you have
Turbo,
multiple.
yellow, Yellow and turbo just don't go together. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
Yellow-
You don't remember the other
Yeah.
day's reveal? We got another
We
two
do have
costs. We're
until
coming
We got
up.
another
Oh.
two costs.
Speaking of which, let me bring that up
Whoa.
since we didn't have the
Whoa.
time to talk about that one as well.
There's nothing to talk about. It's a disappointment.
Is that Tesero I see?
Yeah, did we
Hey,
already
good
start?
morning. We just started just a few minutes early.
Apologies, it's 4 in the morning for me.
No, all good. You're perfectly fine.
No
they were just
excuses
shitting on
here.
Clavis.
Yeah, we're just talking about Clavis and how ClavisTurbo is going to be the new meta.
Yeah.
You
You
get out
require
to
security 3 or less, right? So turboing him out does nothing, and then it just gives your opponent time to like deal with it.
No, we're playing yellow. Our security
Okay,
must be down.
okay, Joy Kill.
No, we're also
You look,
turboing
you
out
look at
Mastamon
everything
to
through a
reduce the
toxic
security.
competitive lens.
I'm sorry.
I mean, Clavis. Let's just talk about it. If you turbo it, yeah, the effect is not on, but you're still gonna be swinging at 10.
With
10k is really small.
And is gigantic compared to most rookies.
To most rookies, would you play against green? Purple?
Don't you hear? Purple's getting tall nowadays. World's changing.
Yeah. Purple
Oh,
is
God.
getting
Oh,
tall.
that's changing.
The whole, everything's getting shaken up, and I'm not ready for it.
Earlier.
I'm really-
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Quix.
I was just saying I'm really not ready for tall purple and ClavisAngemon Turbo with being the new meta.
Earlier in the Digimon Discord, somebody was saying maybe you could put together Gallantmon and ClavisAngemon on the same team.
That would mean playing Sylphimon, though.
Yep, Sylphimon.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, it's a little.
I would
slow,
draft them. I would draft them on the same team.
I can see it. They got a lot going on.
I mean, that's
It's
just
one of the few.
One of the other issues I see with turboing out the security 3 or less effects is that Yellow doesn't have a way to enable those effects, like, on their terms. Besides, like, maybe Mastamon, which is also another mega.
Yep.
That's
No,
where
you
the
have three
turbo
megas.
comes.
But we still haven't seen the rest of Yellow's reveals. Maybe something in there will have an ability related to that. Or maybe we'll get something in the future.
Yeah, I think that we should bank on that one. We've been saying we'll see the rest of Yellow's reveals since we started getting reveals. Nothing's happening. Nothing's
Yeah.
happening this set.
I don't even know
Just
how
wait till
good I'd
Friday.
feel about that. It'll be like a yellow effect that says, "Oh, discard my own security. Goodbye."
Also, the rest of the reveals for Yellow are we're just mostly just missing rookies. I don't see that sort of effect being like a rookie effect.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll just give us a whole new set of shine stuff in the next set to make up for it.
it's the same issue with Cherubimon. Essentially, is that your opponent has control over how you're playing the game, which is always not good.
Mhm.
Just play what's her face, Mastamon, and punch yourself.
True.
These are also anti-synergistic with Kari, because Kari, opponents can play around that very easily by leaving you at 4 and then going wide until they have lethal. Which then really forces you to find a way to hurt yourself before being able to use these effects.
If you just quietly discard security, I don't think your opponent will care. That's what
Just
I'll do.
run a bunch of other colored cards so that when you end
TK?
turn on 4-cost TK, that you'll take damage.
Yeah.
So
That's big brain. You get a card in your hand and you're losing security. That's good, Quix.
It's really efficient.
So let's look at all the minus DP cards that Yellow has. You have ClavisAngemon from
Yep.
the starter, Seraphimon. How come GeoGreymon's not popping up here? I guess he has maybe different word text. Like, who would you actually run ClavisAngemon in a deck? Probably not.
Raze did it as a joke once.
I mean, it could be funny.
Definitely upset me when it happened.
And then Geo. So I mean, if you had the full stack, that's minus 2,000, minus 1,000, and then the minus
Giving
6.
9,000 DP things. You can kill Bancho Stingmon.
Let's Those are fighting
I
words.
mean, it definitely. I mean, it does kill. I mean, it does hurt any ultimates, but I mean, that's just the weirdest setup. But
I wanted to say in response to the Gallantmon thing, is people have been trying to mix yellow with Gallantmon since the moment it's revealed, and even with
The OP Sylphimon play.
yeah, I don't think that's gonna pan out well.
They need a Sylphimon effect or Sylphimon-esque effect that works on higher levels.
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
I'll
they're
take
really
it,
trying
Noah.
to just.
They're really trying to control that, which fair, totally fair. The last thing you want to do is like get hit with a Sylphimon into fucking Shine.
Be funny.
Certainly would be funny.
Give us that. Give us something.
Alright,
Ugh.
looks like this topic is just about done here for Clavis. He's an okay uncommon card. It's not bad.
His key is cool. I'll give him that. What does it open?
He's my favorite card.
Not a damn thing.
It
So,
opens the meta up to new possibilities.
yeah, I mean, for an uncommon, I think he could be played out there. You don't have the SR. I don't even think you want any S. What's the SRs in this set for yellow?
Kintaurus is worse.
Taurus.
Kintaurus? Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you don't have Kintaurus, this is probably okay.
That's not a yeah, okay. That's a selling point. That's a selling point, sure. Let's end on that.
You're not gonna get all the SRs on your pulls unless you buy a bunch of boxes, so.
He makes me he reminds me of Godramon, where he's like the starter deck card, starter deck mega, but with some of the numbers fudged around.
Yeah. But slap a condition on him for funsies.
Yeah, and it slapped the condition on him to try to justify having him cost one less. And I feel like this one it might be a bit even harder to work with than
Seraphimon.
Godramons.
Has anyone
But-
tried Godramon?
I tried it. It was okay, but it's
Actually, considering Yellow's gameplay style, if they play a TK out, this could be something actually worth it, like in the mid games, when you do reach that like security level, not like as like a actual like turbo card. You don't not turboing out ClavisAngemon. It's going to be like a nice toolbox level 6 Digimon in a yellow build that's like not shine or something.
How does it work with a TK? What do you mean by that?
Because TK enables you to evolve into it without losing your turn, unlike
Oh,
know, starting
okay.
from-
You meant the
Seraphimon,
memory TK.
and then you just start like yeah
Blasting.
TK, they're just another tamer.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean,
I'll test them out because I have nothing better to play with.
it
but-
probably Slash is better, but this is I guess you can this card will be most compared to Slash because they're both 30 cost Evo. One has an immediate effect and the other has, you know, on attacking, so it can be repeated potentially.
Yep, versus the Slash, which is 1 cost less for a hard cast, 8000 DP when Digivolved effect. Alright,
You slash in a while. I might throw him into a build. Why not?
so this morning there was also a Digica video and all of the alternate arts were released, so let's go to that topic. Let me put it on the screen. Okay, so the first arts we have here is Blitz, Garurumon, and Sarismon. So let's talk about these cards. I mean, we know the effects, but earlier we were talking about the actual art of the cards.
Sarismon is probably the best looking of these three.
Just gonna put this
Beautiful.
out that I'm a huge Kenju and Tabanebi fanboy, so I'm gonna love all of these immediately.
Yeah, I didn't realize who it was, and then I did. Immediately found his Twitter and instantly followed.
Yeah, he's very good.
Charismon's beautiful. Blitz is like a serviceable action pose.
I
Press
didn't
is
know
a
Kenji
little hard to.
Tabanabe. Kenju and Tanabe is like the Kensugi Mori of Digimon.
I agree with you, Quicks. There, the Blitz and the Cress are a little bit like kind of just like okay, where the
Saris looks great.
the Saris is
Saris,
like
ooh.
it feels like you're seeing a lot more art here, and you got the fruit on the background on the border. It's a nice touch.
I don't know why, but Blitz Greymon gives me Rapidmon vibes.
It's probably his
It's
exposed
It's probably
eyes.
the guns.
His guns look like his ears.
Yeah.
It's very nice dynamic pose too.
I like that they've just captured Blitz like overall, just like his giant cannons, his gun arms, and then I feel like they kind of made Chris Grumon a little underwhelming with his art.
I feel like they could have done something more with his summon swords. It's such a cool power.
It is. I mean, like even the original art, like I was saying, just looks like you can see it. It's like art. This is awesome.
Oh, is summon swords
Kinda.
his attack or something? I'm not familiar.
Oh, just like energy swords, just like
You see in the background there? They're all in black. It's stylized.
Gotcha. Oh, he summons Ice Shard, says Luffy on the chat. Alright, and then we kind of mentioned it earlier before we started the stream. If you haven't noticed, each set's alternate art have different background borders. So this is the set 3's border art. And I'm kind of happy that the background is just a gradient. It'll be easy to make proxies, but we're going to have the English cards coming out pretty soon here, so that job's not going to be that hard.
It's interesting that they give a background to basically the entire text box area. Makes it look a little less full arty, though the characters having part of their parts like leak into that area, like part of their fate usually are.
Yeah,
Does help to give it another full art feel to the card.
in set 2 they definitely used a lot more of the card surface.
Although if you look at the next one, if we're done with these three, Craniumon does just that. Like you see bits of him leaving the box. Almost seems like he's stepping out of it.
Let's go to, it looks like the next card that I was going to show is, why is Ragna zooming in? Alright, here we go. It is Craniumon. Let's get the full shot here. Okay.
Kind of looks like he's stepping out of the card box. That's pretty cool.
Pretty metal.
Yeah, that's pretty menacing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish they did a little bit more detail, because like, as much as I like the whole one color thing, like with all the other arts, it was just, I feel like Magna kind of needed something else, just to like define his sword and shield, his armor and everything else, but that's just me.
Yeah, that's just you.
I like it. It's very, earlier me and Deci were trying to find the words to describe this art style, and it was like gothic at first, but not gothic, and we landed on like medieval art, kind of.
Very Brothers Grimm.
Yep.
It's
Ooh,
like
that's
old,
it.
old school fairy tale. I like it.
That's it. There we go. That's much better.
So I take it back. I was just grumpy. It was up for like 30 seconds before commenting on these.
There you
Yeah,
go. You haven't had your Snickers yet.
No,
You're not
like,
you when you're hungry.
Craniumon looks dope as fuck. I actually hope I pull this.
Because
Although
was to defend.
I can't wait to get these cards, and I'm probably gonna take pictures and just like show y'all of just how shiny they look in real life.
But that's just because it's a known fact that everything in Japan is like 5% shinier than everywhere else.
Oh yeah.
So-
We were like there were some complaints about how the parallels looked in BT2 until we saw them in real life and saw how like metallic they looked. They look a lot flatter in these images than they would in real life.
So come next Friday, I will be sending y'all the pics.
So I really like the line work on Craniumon. His armor looks like it's taken a lot of damage, which makes sense because he's fucking blocked for days.
Like that speckled kind of on his
Yeah,
like, all around
like
him. Yeah,
and you see he like scratches all over him, so like he's just taking hits.
yeah, man.
That shield has taken a lot of damage.
Looks good.
Hey, look, Void has joined us today.
So that's new.
For a while. Yeah, yeah.
Void, I can barely hear you, but just to introduce you to everyone, so Void is our resident yellow player. He loves Shine builds, and before that one, I don't remember, did you top? I think you got top 3, right?
yeah.
In one of the tournaments as yellow.
No, I won a tournament. I won.
Oh,
So,
excuse us.
Void did win one of the big bites on the server.
It was with a weird deck. It was
That was a pre-meta
yeah.
yellow.
It
Alright.
was
While we have Void here, let's talk about Clavis. I want to hear Void's take on ClavisAngemon.
It's not Shine Greymon. It's worthless.
he's not worthless. That's a lie. Big lie. We finally get Orangeswim killer. I just wish it was tamer based, not security based. It
Okay.
seems all because that's the issue right now, that people are learning to play against yellow, and those who swing at security in yellow do not know how to play against yellow. People just need to swarm and end the game in one turn. But that's the issue.
You're calling this like an Orangeswim killer. Is that like for like the minus 6k on attack and then you ran over it with the Clavis?
Yes.
Well, /Angemon can already do that. That's not
The
something
issue with
that
the
yellow.
Angemon is that the /Angemon is 8k.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you can
but
still
you
do the
subtract
same
8K.
job. Yeah, you subtract 8k, it does the same exact job.
I mean, I think what he's saying is just this will be a better card overall to play versus the Slash.
It really depends. The slash can do it, this one can do it. The slash is not conditional. The issue with the slash is that you only get value one time on the moment you use it on Orangeswim. He will die next turn. This one can at least be something menacing that can keep presence on the field, but the issue is being 3 or less security is non-reachable. Like,
To
people
agree
won't
with him
leave.
on the threatening part, just having him on board, being able to continue to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
If he's alive, I think, yeah.
Because
If he
6k
survives the
is
check.
lots of DP. This feature. No, he will do something, but the problem is after that. Because the fears decrease and then he dies. But it's not the issue here. The issue is that you more than likely won't trigger him.
Okay. Alright, yeah, we kind of talked about him already earlier, so let's go back to the alternate arts, unless you have something more, Void.
No.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for the full release.
So we're on Imperial German now?
So after Cranium, the next card that comes up is Imperial. Actually, I haven't seen it yet. Here we go.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just
I love-
realized the Vmon.
I love
and
the
Wormmon.
Vmon and Wormmon murals yet between the wings.
That's nice. Makes me think. I know it's not close at all, but it makes me think of Dragon Ball Z when they're about to do a fusion.
In the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
So here we have the Imperial Dragon mode. Everybody's hoping for that fighter mode this set, but we might not just get it.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly
might not
fine.
get it. It's alright.
I actually want to look at the Imperial card now, because the wings here looks like it has feathers. What does the Imperial art look like?
Yeah, it's like normal dragon type wings.
Yeah, in the Imperial card, it is normal dragon type wings, but this one in the stylized version,
Oh, yeah, it does look
Almost like it
feathery.
has feathers.
they give
Yeah.
it like angel-like wings.
That's the reference that Demon can evolve into Angemon. Wasn't it like that?
It might be a
I
stretch.
don't know about that. Yeah, that's a stretch.
I think it's just on the art style of the, like we were talking about how this was the fairy tale-ish or like medieval.
I mean, I like it.
I mean, I like the Vmon. I like the Wormmon. I hate the Imperial Germon's face.
I like the
His
Imperial
face
German.
ruins it for me. He looks like an idiot.
Well, that's his face. That's his normal.
That's always his. He's always mad about something.
Yeah.
His neck is so thick, though.
That is a thick neck. He does get points for the thickness of his neck.
He is a.
I can appreciate a thick neck.
He's like, look at my veins. Oh, Luffy says it looks more like dragon scales. Okay, I guess I could see that, but to me it just reminds me of like Angel
Yeah,
Wings.
I don't know. I
Angels
can't
scale
trust a
do-
weeb.
Like, yeah, but do not pop off of the wing. Like this pop off.
Why does it look like Beamon and Wormon are trying to play Jock in the background?
They are.
I don't know what Wormon is though. It's always gonna be rock.
I don't
No.
know.
That's why Beamon plays against him exclusively.
He just plays Sting. That's all he plays. He plays Sting, like this Stinger.
All right, let's move on to the next card here, and it is the Leopardmon, or Duffmon in Japanese.
Yeah, this is
I like this
definitely
one.
like
Yeah.
heraldic art style.
I like that they did his leopard mode head on the side.
Don't like how it's
That was really
disembodied though.
Mm.
They could
Oh,
have
that's
thrown
what
his
this
shoulder
is.
in there.
That's what that is. I didn't even notice that it was a different head altogether.
Or is it
Yeah,
supposed to be like
that's
a
his leopard
crest?
mode.
Is this that's Leopardmon? Yeah, that's Leopardmon. Okay, true.
This is a good art. It just doesn't fit well on a card.
What do you mean
Like-
by that?
There's a lot of it's really busy in one corner and really empty in another.
It's the type of art I get on a tattoo, but not on a card.
Yeah, and it doesn't have anything to like accent it because like Craniumon has the skulls. You have the forest for Ceresmon. Like it's just, I don't know. Feels like it's missing something. Or
It's
it needs to
wild.
get something.
Wild.
Yeah, it's slash the black stuff. Those
I'm
are the
aware.
black
It just doesn't do it for me.
I was reminded more of like Blades of Grass, maybe because he's a leopard. I don't know. That's just.
It's that's the problem, right?
He's in the jungle.
It's in the jungle. It's not in the.
It kind of just looks like a child's rendition of a tribal tattoo in the background.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of the weakest one so far.
Okay, and then I think so. We're not really going over the card effects here. I think everybody knows the card effects on these cards, and if you don't, feel free to drop onto the website DigimonCard.dev.
Thought you were just gonna say sorry.
Yes, I'm very sorry. All right, let's move on to the next one. They spend a few minutes here talking about this card, but we'll gloss over that. If you want to look at the video, it's from Digicut on the official YouTube channel of Digimon. But it's in Japanese, so that one, good luck. Alright, why is this picture faded out? Here we go. Okay, so now we have Kentorismon.
This one's beautiful.
I love
It's beautiful.
his expression's pretty good. I like his eyes in this one.
Is he smirking?
Yeah. That's like Kenji's like you can tell it's just his art.
By his entire set of parallels, you can tell it's art. I feel like they really made him let him go into his element. This looks like a lot like what he's been recently drawing. Like if you go into his Twitter, all of his recent artwork he posts on that is like in the same art style as this.
Like the way these colors hit makes me wish Yellow had more of these. Because it's just very pretty. I love the arrows in the background.
I like how fucking savage Kentoris looks. Like that expression, how his hair is all disheveled. Like
He's got personality.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
hand, like he's pointing towards whatever card he's about to like. He's
Yeah,
like, I
he's
may be
like,
dying,
"You."
but you're taking this 11. You're taking this
Yeah.
11K with me.
Oh fuck, that's totally it. This is him dying and doing his revenge thing. It's dope.
It's nice, yeah.
Because I actually normally hate Kentorismon's design. Like it looks so weird, but this does it justice.
It's very expressionless and plastic normally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I put up the Kentorismon normal card art, and compared to this one is definitely a lot more like, has a lot more emotion than the other one.
Beast feel.
The regular card, he's kind of just like standing there, he's like, look at me. Got a shield and a lot of arrows. Alright, nice.
I like the line work on the shield too.
Beautiful.
Okay, next card. I just
Do you think
noticed that he has a
Kentorismon-
lot of legs. That's 6.
Yeah. Do you think he minds when people ride him?
Probably.
Extremely, yeah.
He has a saddle.
Yeah, that's
Very-
what I'm thinking.
so
Right?
weird.
Let's see.
Or do you think it's the opposite? He's like inviting people to ride him and nobody wants to.
So let's zoom in
Just
here
avoid
on
this
that.
conversation.
I think we talked about Kentorismon before. You could see there's a Digimon on his back on the regular art. Who was that, guys? Do you guys remember? I'm gonna make it bigger here on the
No.
screen.
Greymon.
Oh, it's a little baby Digimon.
War Greymon.
I
Do we know what baby it is?
Does somebody know which one that is? I thought
Dun,
we
dun,
identified which one it is.
Is
what are you
that-
talking about?
The baby
Is it-
Digimon on top of Kentorismon.
And
It's the one
regular
that Patamon comes from. Whatever it's called. The white one with like the little stub ears.
Alright,
Tokomon?
No, the one before Tokomon.
Oh.
No, it's not that one.
no, it's not that one. That's alright. I
Doesn't
thought we
matter.
talked about it before. Alright, let me take off this art and move on to the next card. The next one is Mastimon.
Legs for days. That's
Here
what
we
I
go.
It's really good art. I just think it's a little
Boring.
boring, you know.
Feels like they're just banking on Mastimon being popular. Like they didn't put a lot of effort. Like obviously, like a lot of effort was put into the details on her armor and her wings, but it just I don't know.
There's a lot of details to go into.
To be fair, when you have these like giant, like many winged angels, there's not really a lot of poses you can put them in.
It's true.
It feels kind of sad that like with the other Jagresses, they're putting like their individual parts like in the background, and Mastimon's missing the Angemon and Lady Devimon here.
Yeah.
The background element is like feathers.
Let me put up the original card as well. Here we go.
Like, I'm all about the aesthetic of, like, the dancer, I guess is kind of what I'm going for here. But, like,
Eh.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Just,
It's fine.
It's a good
It's
pose.
really good art.
Yeah, it's in that weird bracket where it's not bad. It's just not interesting.
Now, if they make it so kind of like, if they make it so like there's a bit of a shine on the blackness, like the black wings, I don't know. I feel like they could. I feel like in real life this would look very good, but just like when you like take out all the shine from it, it's just kind of.
The way I would put this is, it is very good art, and there is absolutely zero personality in it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a smirk there on Mastimon, and then you guys were talking about the shine. I think all the gray area will be a metallic silver, right? Most likely.
Maybe.
Something like that.
And then the back is going to be a flashy, colorful foil. Oh, somebody said in chat it's Pabumon, probably, for the Kentaurus, but... Okay. I think I commented earlier here that I'm happy that they didn't go crazy with the chest size for this Digimon, unlike one of the other card arts in this set.
So while it's not pronounced, if you focus on her chest, that's still a huge pair of tits.
That's still
It's just-
baboongas.
Yeah, they're just not putting emphasis on it.
They're in armor ? I can't really.
Yeah.
Tell.
She's
Yeah.
armored in a way that doesn't like emphasize it as much.
But if you focus on it, it's just like, oh yeah, those are still like the size of my head.
Yeah.
Still a shell.
Alright.
If you do comparison,
I like this.
they are
Actually,
the
I like this. I like this art. For her, it's pretty good.
Alrighty, let's move on to the next card. The next card we have is... Alright, this one, a little bit more revealing, is
Of course.
Lilithmon.
Of
But
course, it's revealing.
I want to say it's
Yeah, it's
still
her gimmick.
reserved compared to the Angelomon.
The more and more the Ragnarlord, correct? Is that what we're looking at?
No,
Yeah,
Lilith-
Ragnarlord's really
Yeah,
feeling his
Ragnarlord.
way.
Ragnarlord's
Very
gigantic.
revealing.
I didn't know what we were talking about. I
No, it's Lilithmon.
or,
It's Lilith.
okay. I don't know if this one's more revealing in comparison to Angemon or Angewoman. No
Well,
way.
It's
No,
her
no, it's
gimmick,
less. I
though.
said it's
Really?
less.
I was like, Jesus.
I love the bows.
I like this.
Mhm.
I like how it looks like they're sitting upon a pile of skulls. I like the roses in the corner. All of the space in this card is being taken up very well.
Yeah.
It's
You were
not
complaining
bad
about
looking.
like personality being shown in the card art for Mastimon, but this one shows like a lot of personality.
You get an idea
Lilithmon's
of
personality.
what the character is supposed to be just from the art.
Hmm.
Deci, you were saying something?
Oh, I was saying that I like the pose.
Okay.
Like, it just feels like one of those old paintings of just like this kind of like devilish, witchy mother kind of figure. She gives me Morticia Adams.
That's a reference.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
what
a
that
reference.
means.
Oh my god. I'm
Goes
looking
over
here,
my
I'm
head.
leaving goodbye.
Let me put up the Lilithmon on the
Oh,
screen.
never
for
mind.
a
I know
second.
exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
And here's the
It took me a second. It took me a second to like realize. I was just like, wait a minute. I forgot her name.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
I agree. That's actually a good point.
What's
That's
the
actually
reference?
that is fair.
The
That's
last
good.
name is what's important in that name.
Morticia Adams from the Adams family.
Oh, okay. So it is still up to Bandai whether or not they're gonna name it Lilithmon or Laylamon. We'll find out.
There's only one correct answer.
I feel like they're just gonna name it Lilithmon.
We'll let you decide in the comments.
We'll find out in about a month now. If you guys didn't see, a few days ago, the official English Facebook for Digimon TCG, you know, they put out that post about, oh, there's less boxes for stores, and they're going to have that online tournament. But in the comments, somebody asked, oh, when's going to be the reveals? And they said, it's coming soon. So whatever that means, maybe a week, 2 weeks, but that's
good to hear.
Yep. they're
If she's
gonna
called
be doing
Lilithmon in
reveals.
Separate Sleuth, I have a feeling she's gonna be called Lilithmon in the card game.
That would make sense. Keep it
Consistent.
consistent. Yep.
Yeah, with the most recent work.
All right. I think we're good with this card unless somebody has another comment.
Oh, here comes the real revealing card.
Oh my god. Cover up.
All right. Let's. What is the next one?
Ragnar Lord.
So actually, before that, in the video they talk about Craniumon for some reason, and Joe.
Oh, understandable, of course.
Yep. They're like, this is OP, and then they talk about Mallow, and Mummymon and Arukenimon, and I think Deci, our resident Japanese speaker expert, explained and translated that said they were talking about how when you do the Mummymon effect, when attacking and it gets destroyed, the attack doesn't go through. And that was already
Yep.
the consensus within the Digimon Discord community, but this, like, you know, solidifies that your attack doesn't go through because it gets destroyed. Okay, next here, the most revealing card of all is where is it? Where's
right
the
here.
Ragna?
It's right here.
I'm looking at
Directly
it.
under Lilith, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just skip.
We're looking in the leaks
past
channel,
it.
right?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
No, I'm scrubbing through the video. Where did they show it?
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, I know, right?
They showed it at
Why did we miss it? Right here at the beginning? Did we not get a full card reveal of that art? Oh, here it is. I'm dumb. We missed it.
Unprofessional.
I'm sorry, guys.
Unsubscribe.
All right, here we go. Ragnar Lord Mon. Go for it.
This
I
card
like
is really, really good art and detailed. It's so detailed that I think a lot of it gets lost.
A little
Yeah.
over-designed, you would say.
But that's
It's
his
this
normal
cape.
art, yeah.
It's this cape. It's like filling up the entire like back of the card, and
I
like
think-
it covers up like his entire. It's like behind his entire body, and it's like filled with so many lines, and which is like the signature of Kenji, having all this like lines on his artwork.
I think this is the best picture of Ragnar Lordmon I've seen. Because even like his
The more
concept
I
art
look at it,
is.
Go ahead,
I was
Spaghetti.
gonna say the more. Yeah, go for it.
No, you had Millie Turbo. I'm
You
sure whatever
always
you
talk.
drop on
You
us,
always
it's gonna
talk.
drop
You
on Jeff.
always talk. So you go first, buddy.
No. You know what? After you.
All right.
All right.
Nightmare.
I forgot what I was
go
gonna say.
ahead.
I don't wanna.
All right,
Oh my
I'm gonna go then.
Alright, children.
Dead air.
So what he was saying was, even in the concept art, it's kind of hard to tell what's what. But this is the clearest picture, as in like we can actually see his arms from the front, and this is like the individual pieces of this Digimon.
Yeah.
I remember when we were looking at the pack art when it was first revealed, like even I was confused what the hell was going on this card. Like, what's this piece and what's that? I thought it was another Digimon altogether.
Yeah, it's like one of the best. It's like a really good pose for showing off his entire self.
Yeah.
And it's so like, I don't know, it just gives like that dominant aura. Like, I'm about to come wreck your face.
Yeah, because his shield is pretty large, so I'm glad that they were able to capture that on top of his cape as well.
That is a big shield, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice art. A little busy, a little muddy because of the colors and how the lines are a lot, but it's really good art regardless.
And then like we were commenting earlier before how Wormmon and Vmon were on the card. We have
Good luck with those names.
Those two.
yep. This is Durandamon and Baraludramon. Is that correct?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know their faces from the top of my head, but I'm just assuming that that's them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just them at the bottom.
Durandamon's on the left, and then Baraludраmon's on the right.
Nice.
You can tell his Durandamon has, like, eyes.
What series is this Digimon actually from?
One of the pendulums, right? Because the 20th anniversary was Durandamon.
Yeah, it came out not too long ago, actually. This was revealed.
I don't know when the
Maybe
sealed ones were revealed.
I think it was all at the same time.
No, because I
think
remember
one was
Durandamon, because it was the 20th anniversary, and so they made a big deal and showed it off for Hacker's Memory. I remember that.
Yeah, but that was
The shield one-
relatively that was like within like 5 years. It wasn't that long. 3 years. Like Ragnarlord is only 3 years old.
Desmond
Yeah,
said
but
in the
it's not-
comments when they revealed Ludamon. That doesn't help though.
The question is when they did that, but I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Sweet. I think this is the last alternate art unless we missed something. Zubamon was 20th Digimon V-Pet, while Ludamon was 20th Pendulum. Says Luffy.
Fucking weeb would know.
I'm not all too caught up with all of the latest Digimon toys, so I'm not too sure.
Always been too rich for my blood.
Alrighty, let's see what we can talk about here. So, what is your favorite of the alternate arts? What's your favorite card?
Ooh, okay. Hold on.
It's gonna take a little bit of thinking. I know we just saw them this morning.
Craniumon is my favorite.
Craniumon for spaghetti. Okay.
God, it's gonna hurt me to say this.
He's not gonna say Sarasmon. That's why.
I'm not gonna say Sarasmon.
Smart man.
Sarasmon's my number 2,
Okay.
but I have to give it to Lilithmon. And then
Lilithmon.
that's just because that's just because I'm an Adam's Family stan, and
Simp.
I admit it,
Jesus.
but yeah, I'm fine with this.
I will come out and say that Kentaro'smon is my favorite, followed
He was my
by
second, yeah.
Imperial Dramon.
I think I like Blitz's. It's just a pose, very imposing.
Yeah, Blitz was my favorite.
Okay.
Craniumon was gonna be my second.
Nighthawk, are you there?
Dead. He's dead.
He's always muted.
I think for me, I'm gonna go with a Sarasmon. That's what I like the most. He doesn't have all the little Digimon in the back, but I still like the full together as a full card.
Bountiful, and I like that they put the fruit at the corner as well, since the god of what it's called.
Fruit.
No, I forgot what it's
Not
what god it's supposed to represent. I think it's fertility. I think it's fertility. I'm not sure. Fertility, yeah, I think it's fertility.
Alright. Nice. Did we get anything over the weekend that we missed? So we talked about
Nothing of
Antilimon
value.
already.
Did we talk about Antilimon?
Mastamon thingy.
Yeah, just like briefly we talked about when doing the turbo.
Oh, yeah. There was like some comments I was gonna talk about with Antilimon.
Yeah, go for it. Let me pull it
Go
up.
for it. Go for it.
Right, like because he's another 2-cost ultimate, just like Sirenmon. But I wouldn't say that I would see a lot of yellow players playing this over Sirenmon, because I think they would value the low cost drop to drop from your hand a lot more, especially since yellow still lacks the 1-cost champions to go
Might get it
into.
this set though.
Because it's a lot harsher to be dropping Antilimon style Digimon.
That's true. This is your Lavagreedamon versus Groundramon
Yeah.
problem.
And you probably wouldn't be running both, because right now only yellow Shine exists, and Shine wants to be running Rise primarily as one of their level 5s. So if you're going to be, and a lot of times their other level 5 is going to be, if it's not Sirenmon, it's like Angemon, because that effect is very valuable to them as well. So I don't know. I don't think there's a niche for Antilimon at the current moment, but if there becomes like a turbo build in yellow, then I can see Antilimon being played, and maybe even alongside Sirenmon.
Once they release, if they release a level 7 for yellow, this card would be a lot more useful.
Not even just a level 7, but like even just a level 6 that has like an effect on its own. That's worth it.
Digiburst.
Oh wait,
Like if you want a turbo
we didn't talk
Quinteros.
about the Digiburst cards came out on Friday, right? No, we talked about that on the last
We
episode.
talked about last episode, yeah.
We did.
I think what like the most exciting thing to me about Antilimon is that he might imply that yellow might get its 1-cost evolution, like just to round out like the first 3 colors having all of the same cycle. Like now that yellow has gotten its Lavagreedamon / Spastamon, which I completely didn't expect them to get at all. We might see the equivalent Gorillamon / Doctorano in yellow in this set.
Yeah, it's hopefully. Or I
Unless
guess-
it's
I
going to
don't
be
know
one
if I
of
want
those things. It's going to be one of those things that like part of yellow's identity is that they don't have that card. Sort of like how black still doesn't have any 2-cost level 5s.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so on the screen now, I have the DigimonCard.dev website. We have a good amount of the cards released. 89 saying on my screen here. Let me take away the parallel art cards. And we're at 83 cards. We are waiting for Lopmon still, who we've gotten the art. Omnimon Alter S, who we've gotten the art. And the Black Imperial, who we've also gotten art. We're just waiting. And I think everybody's already, saying that the secret's going to be Omnimon Alter S and the Black Imperial as well.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Why not?
We haven't talked about the new purple option yet, though, have we? That was
yeah.
that was
Dark
also
Despair,
revealed.
right.
You're right.
That was. I did test this out a little bit, so I can like talk about its weaknesses and strengths in comparison to Devimon, because that's the most direct comparison. They both cost 2 to give. Like, I mean, you can pay 2 to evolve a rookie into Devimon, or you can pay 2 to give a rookie vengeance and accomplish the similar goal of sacrificing it to kill something large, which is a common play for purple decks to out large threats. But unlike evolving into Devimon, the Dark Despair, it doesn't draw you a card. So in this deck I was running, which ran a lot of rookies and a lot of options, I consistently found myself running out of cards in my hand.
I think.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Go ahead, Nightmare.
No. It was just something that I accidentally pressed. You're good. You can keep going.
No, I agree with you there, Tesero. I think Dark Despair will get to see play with, like, actually splashing it in other decks now that we have the Mimi, the purple Mimi.
Oh, that could be a thing, yeah. I think I would feel like its best place would be in like a Lilithmon deck, because it's Lilithmon's grabbing options from your graveyard effect allows you to circumvent the whole, loss in card advantage innate to playing a ton of options, and then she reduces the cost of it, which is like the biggest advantage you get from this big card being an option rather than a Digimon.
Yeah, it's got some flexibility. It also depends on if we're gonna see any other champions in the set that might want to try and push Devimon out. It's gonna be tough, but there might.
Yeah. I think that's like one of the best things about this new option is that this allows you to have that, like, 2 cost, turn a rookie into Vengeance play, and also replacing Devimon with a different champion. It's just that at the moment there isn't any much other champions worth replacing Devimon over.
Yeah.
But we still haven't seen most of the champions in this set.
Yeah, purple is still a little bit hidden from us. I want to
We'll
add
get Maramon.
Miramon. Yep, that'd be a nice card to see in this set. We do already have Demi-Mara. Luffy commented, shouldn't V-Jump scans come out soon? And I was talking to Deci earlier, and yep, we said the same thing. Deci, when do you think it's going to come out?
The actual magazine comes out on Wednesday, and the person that usually gets them said that they'll be getting them between today and, well, it hasn't arrived today, so not today. So either tomorrow or like Wednesday morning afternoonish. And if they don't have it by like Wednesday after 5 o'clock-ish, I'll post it myself, because it should be around the place that sells me. No, wait, that's Wednesday. Maybe.
Okay, so just a reminder, Deci is living in Japan right now, so he's able to, just buy these products straight off of the street.
Yeah, depending if the person who usually leaks it doesn't have it by like 6 o'clock Japan time, I'll have it on Wednesday.
Nice.
Yep.
I wonder what they could even be revealing. Like, we pretty much got most of the reveals from BT3, and pretty much all the big ones, because we've gotten like all of the super rares revealed.
It might just be the secret.
It might just be Ultra-S, yeah.
I was
Haven't they
going to
revealed the
suggest
secrets before?
that.
What's that?
Yeah, V-Jump has revealed the secrets before, but I was also going to suggest that they might have more info on BT 4, 5, and 6. I'm not BT, starter decks 4, 5, and 6.
I was like, holy crap, BT.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
6? Come on.
Oh, that's some serious optimism.
I was talking about the starter decks, because that's
Yeah.
what's coming out, and the following month.
That's true. Starter deck's coming out next month, on top of the English release.
It's too early to count on any BT4 reveals, but the starter deck, we're getting around the time for those.
All right, guys. We're like coming up at 15 minutes here. I think we've talked about just about all of the reveals and the weekend events. Just real quick, next week. Next week let me just say that again. On Friday, we're expecting the full set reveal. If not Friday, it's going to be over the weekend, which is historically it's been 1 week before the actual set release. And if they don't do the full set reveal, then by the next week we're going to start seeing stores crack open cards early and breaking the street date like last time. And then starting on Monday, we have the Digi Rumble tournament, which is a week-long tournament, Swiss style. There's also Drago's tournament, Digi Duels. It's all on the front page of the website, but And then following that, we have Raises Big Bite number 7. And I know, Nightmare, do you have any details for the tournament you were planning to run?
Basically, it's just going to be a pooled prize. It'll be a very small fee if you wish to join, maybe $2-3. From what I've seen and what feedback I've gotten, there's roughly 30 plus people who've announced their interest. So it'll more than likely be in mid-November for the tournament. It'll be held on the weekend, depending on the number of participants. It'll probably be a 2-day event. It'll 100% be Swiss as well. That's pretty much it.
Alright, we'll be expecting more details on the Digimon Discord, and of course, I'm sure Nightmare will bring it up again sometime when he has all the details lined up. And does anybody else have anything they want to plug in or shout out?
I mean, I'm on this podcast thing that I've been doing recently. If anyone wants to tune into that.
We do have the DevCast here. It is Monday through Friday, usually at 7 a.m. Central Time. Today we had to start a little early due to things happening. And then we have the Thursday and Tuesday 9 p.m. stream that I run just as the usual games.
You guys talked already about the possibility of cards.
Say that again, Boyd. I could barely hear you.
The cards that we are missing, or the possibility of the cards that we are missing, we're just going through what we see instead of what we want.
Oh,
I
what?
mean, that's pointless.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a little bit more of a speculation side.
Don't get your hopes up, Yellow Player.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm already fucked this set.
all we know is it's commons and uncommons. There's no more secrets to be revealed. I don't even know if there's any rares left.
It should be.
We should have some rares. I think there's like 4 rares left. 4 or 5 rares, if I'm
Gotcha.
correct.
So there could be something, but we've seen really bad rares from the other sets too. So
Lady Devon's probably a rare, and that she could be something interesting.
She's going to be the vanilla. She's going to be the 3-cost 10k vanilla. Level
Please
5.
no. Please no.
That's man.
It'll probably have decent art, so that's all we're gonna get.
Yeah, if you show one, yellow will still literally be BT3 yellow.
Isn't that what you've always wanted?
No, I wanted more.
You love BT2. Your favorite.
Game time.
Anyway,
Well, if we're doing shoutouts, I want to shout out, just because this is on topic, I want to shout out Kenjo and Todd Watanabe's Twitter at Jinkei_Jinkei. Every new episode of the reboot, he has been doing like a little art piece that's like very much in the same exact art style as these new parallel rares. I've been posting some links in the general of this Discord.
So yeah, everyone watching, that means go to his Twitter and tag him and say, "Oh my God, Tesero loves you."
Yeah, as for the Tesero art next, we want to see a full parallel art of Tesero.
What's his tag again?
I've left some links to individual tweets of his in the general of this Discord, but it's at Jinkei_Jinkei.
Tesero, let me see, where is your post? I'm gonna try to pull it up here on the screen. And it's probably not gonna find it because I can't spell for crap.
It's the most recent post in general.
Oh, okay, nope, I see it. Let me put it up now, window capture, here we go. I know Deci was saying how he's been doing, Deci and Tesero mentioned he's been doing this kind of art style in the past few days already, kind of doing a spoiler. Like this one right here, the Angemon, it's in the same vein art style with the border in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah, it's the exact same art style.
Alright guys, we are reaching the 1 hour here. I'm gonna cut it off. Thanks everybody for watching. Go ahead, follow, like this YouTube video or the Twitch, because we're on Twitch right now. After the episode airs, or after this wraps up, tomorrow I'm gonna post this episode on YouTube. So if you can't watch us here live, you can always look on the YouTube. And then always look at the website, DigimonCard.dev, and don't forget to turn off your ad blocker. Alright, thanks everybody for watching, and have a good day.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
There.
We laugh at you once the camera cuts out.
No.
And here is the end scene. Have a good day, everybody.